Iran has issued a strong warning in response to US airstrikes targeting Yemen's Houthi rebels, vowing to take decisive action against any threats. The statement came from Hossein Salami, the commander of Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps IRGC, who made it clear that while Iran does not seek conflict, it will not hesitate to retaliate if provoked. The warning follows the decision by US President Donald Trump to authorize military strikes against the Houthis, citing concerns over their attacks in the region. Trump also called on Iran to immediately cease its support for the group, reinforcing Washington's long-standing accusations that Tehran has been backing the Houthis both militarily and financially. However, Iran has repeatedly denied direct involvement, instead portraying the Houthis as an independent resistance movement fighting against foreign intervention in Yemen. In a televised address, Salami dismissed Trump's demands and reiterated that Iran is not looking for war, but is fully prepared to respond with force if necessary. Iran will not wage war, but if anyone threatens, it will give appropriate, decisive, and conclusive responses, he stated. He also defended the Houthis, describing them as the representatives of the Yemenis who operate independently and make their own strategic and military decisions. This characterization aligns with Iran's broader narrative that the Houthis are not mere proxies, but rather a legitimate force resisting foreign aggression. Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araqchi also weighed in on the escalating tensions, strongly rejecting the US stance. He criticized Trump's remarks, asserting that the United States has no right to dictate Iran's foreign policy. The United States government has no authority or business dictating Iranian foreign policy, Araqchi stated in a post on X, formerly Twitter. He went further, condemning the US military actions in Yemen and calling for an end to what he described as the killing of Yemeni people. Backdrop to these events is the continued escalation of Houthi attacks in the region. Since October 2023, the group has intensified its military actions, launching drones and ballistic missiles at Israeli cities and targeting commercial vessels in the Red Sea. These attacks have been framed as a response to the war in Gaza, with the Houthis declaring their solidarity with the Palestinian cause. The increased frequency of these assaults has drawn sharp reactions from Western powers, particularly the United States and the United Kingdom, both of which have conducted military operations aimed at curbing Houthi capabilities. The latest US strikes mark a significant escalation in the already tense situation, with fears growing that the conflict could spiral into a broader regional war. Iran's warning of a decisive response raises concerns about possible retaliatory actions, including attacks on US military assets in the Middle East or increased support for allied groups across the region. As tensions mount, the coming days will be crucial in determining whether this latest confrontation leads to further military escalations or opens the door for diplomatic efforts to de-escalate the crisis.